Okay guys, so I am going to do an everyday, you guys know my makeup looks are just everyday wearable looks, so the holiday's going to be no exception, except for the fact that I have to wear a red lip, right? And I pulled out, shot my stash and pulled out Exhibit A, which is an orangey red blush. But I'm going to keep it real neutral with my eye and just wear one of the colors out of the Naked palette. And I was trying to do some swatches to see if I wanted to wear gold or more bronze color. And I think I'm going to do the bronze color, which is called, in the Naked palette, is called Smog. This right here. Just a true bronze color. So I'm going to pop that on my lid. But I'm going to go ahead and get started by placing, guys see my eyes are kind of, they kind of have like some discoloration on the top and the bottom. So I'm just going to place my concealer with my finger underneath my eye. And I'm not going to do this entire look on camera. Just kind of showing you what I'm using and getting started. But I like to do this first with the concealer, just so I can have a smooth canvas to work with. No discoloration. Everything is one color. I am using the MAC Prep and Prime Waterproof Foundation, which acts as a foundation and a concealer. And I'm also going to wear it as my concealer today. So to set that, I'm going to use Dance the Tides, which is just a skin tone shadow, to set that in place. You guys have seen me do this step before. And pulling out the Naked palette, which I haven't used this in a while. I completely forgot about this this brown color right here called Buck. And Buck is an awesome transition color. It is just so pretty. And I have forgotten about that. So I'm going to place that in the crease. And even above the crease slightly. Okay. And then I'll lay down my lid color. Okay, got my lid color on. And I'm just going to add just a little, darken up the side corner of my eye with just a little bit of this sketch. And it's a purple, a real pretty plum purple color. And I'm going to use the Outer V brush by Makeup Geek. And it's perfect for this. I lay down a little bit of tape. Just so I can have a crisp line. So nothing too drastic, just really want to add a little more dimension to my crease. And just have a crisp line on the outside of my eye. Real subtle. And I can just take a clean brush and then just get that blended into Buck. Or I can add a little more Buck and just blend out that top edge. I'm going to add some eyeliner and mascara and then just do the other eye. So I'm just going to carefully remove those pieces of tape. And if you can see, it just gives me just a sharp edge, which I could have done that with the makeup wipe. Just carefully wiped up around there. But that just is another way to do it. So next I'm just going to apply some primer. And today I'm going to use, I'm going to be outside a little bit today, so I'm going to use oil-free mattifying primer, and this is by Lancome. It's called La Base Pro Pore Eraser, and it's kind of thick and leaves like a white film, but it's real smooth, and my foundation goes on real just nice and buttery. Put a little on my forehead. This is the area where I definitely shine the most. And then I'm going to add a little bit of this oil control lotion from MAC. Let that set up. Again, my foundation is going to be, whoops, the MAC. I'm going to just dab a little bit on this flat top kabuki from e.l.f. And then just get that stippled and buffed all in my face. Always leave my forehead for last. I usually just use what's left on the brush for my forehead. I have not lots, but quite a few fine lines and wrinkles going on across my forehead. So I don't like to put foundation in there and have it settle in those lines, so I'm real careful about that. And that was just a thin layer of foundation. I will get this all buffed in, and then I will set it with, today I'm using the Makeup Forever mattifying, it's called Dual Matte Powder. My number's 218. It's real matte. I love it. Okay, so that finish is real pretty. So now after my powder, I'm just going to do a little bit of bronzing with the Ebony Queen bronzer. Putting that right where my contour line is. If I really wanted to contour, I would use like maybe Embark is one of my colors that I like to contour with. But just add a little color to my cheeks, doing a little bronzing action today. Normally I don't usually do that step. And then I'm going to lay down with that same brush, this Exhibit A. It's very pigmented. And dust off my brush a little bit. And get that blended in. Cheeks are rosy. If I feel that that's too much, which I do, I'll take the brush that I use for my powder. Go over that a little bit. That's pretty much it. I do want my cheeks a little bit to be a little bit more pronounced with color because it's red. And then I'm just going to do some lipstick. And this is Ruby Woo, which is a super matte. It's dry. And you guys have heard me say I do not like matte lipstick. So I always wear gloss on top. And notice how I didn't line that, which I hardly ever do. I have a natural dark line around my lips. And when I'm out and about and I eat my lipstick off, I don't ever take the time to reline my lips and all that. I just pop on my color again. And just make sure it's, you know, cover my whole lip area. And that's pretty much it. Couple sprays. This is a Skindinavia finishing spray. Someone asked me where I got this, and I do believe I answered your question. I hope I did, but just Skindinavia.com. I'll even have that link below. That's a really good finishing spray. So next I'm just going to just let my face set up and then do my hair and get dressed, and I will see you guys in a bit. I'll show you what I'm wearing today. Just a blue and white striped dress. I think I'm gonna carry a red bag and just kind of be festive. All right, see you in a bit.